Hey, good morning, everyone. How we doing out there? Hey, Gold, Mike, Joe, Donna, Bill, how you doing? Daryl, good morning. Happy. Uh-oh, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Scared me. Um, what is it? Thursday. Happy Thursday, everybody. Hey, let's not forget that today is members e-learning. Okay, so members of let's see, am I recording? Yeah, everything's up. Yeah, members of Hit and Run Candlesticks, members of Right Way Options, and members of BYOB Day Trading. We all get together, and Doug, myself, and John, we do about 45, 50 minutes in the room, in our combo room, okay? If you have any troubles logging in, or if you don't know how to log in, because it is a different room than you are in right now, if you have troubles, just get with one of us during the day and make sure that we show you how to do it. It's really simple. But it's like changing a tire. If you've never changed a tire before the first time, it's the hardest thing in the world. What else? Oh, I do want to remind everybody that the Hit Run Candlesticks, Right Way Options, and BYOB Day Trading, our Black Friday sale will end Friday. Okay, so Friday it ends at the end of Friday. So if you're putting it off and kicking that can down the road, don't let Friday sneak up on you. Okay. All right. Let's take a look at this market. Hey, Coach. Good morning. Oh, man. Already folks logged in over there. Man, that's starting to work. Thanks for being here. Let's see. Vernon, Julie, John. Good morning. How's everybody doing? Okay. So let's look at the SPY here. Nothing great, right? Nothing popping up this morning. But also nothing popping down, right? That's really good for the market. I think, the worst thing in the world is you wake up in the market and it does this. That's a day ruiner right there. Unless you bought some puts up here or some shares to short it, then yeah. But right now we're doing pretty good. This is a ascending triangle right here. This line right there and that line right there. I'm not using price. I'm using the 8 EMA as my line, and then price at the top, I guess. That ascending triangle. That's a bullish chart pattern. So we're expecting a breakout. It may walk sideways a little more before it breaks out. We're coming up. Today's the 4th. It's a little early, but I don't know. Maybe the market gets a little soppy here up until the 10th, because the 10th is when we get the Fed rate news. The word is that you're going to lower the rate. That should help the market, right? So that's the word anyway. But it's a little early to start getting sappy on that thing. But hey, we're still bullish. I think we're doing pretty good. We've really, if you look at these lines right here and think of these lines as little boxes, you can see the price really does travel in those boxes pretty well. It doesn't work out every time, but I would say 99% of the time. So I think they work out. I mean, we can just look at this and look how we went from that level right there. And then we opened up right here, and look how we went to that next level. We actually went through 2 levels that time. And then here, this next bar, we actually came back down, and we had to grab that level below this one. There's that level. And here we went to that next level. And then we broke right out into that level. And then here we are in this level. Well, now we're just kind of holding right there in that level. Like I say, between those lines there, I'm doing a really good job of it. So what that tells me is the next level, well, is right there. Nothing here suggests bearishness, so not really bearish at all at the moment. If we look at T21 23 here, this is a 10-minute. Well, we can look at the hourly too. You can see on the hourly at the close yesterday, the market was quite bullish here. Let's go to the hourly over here on the VIX, and you can see that we're down on the VIX, and you can see in the 10-minute, we're down. It's trying to come back up, but no matter who you throw overboard, they're going to try to get back up, above the water. So, I mean, that's normal. So anyway, I think we're doing pretty good here, market-wise. So let's take a look at the Qs. Same kind of thing. We've just moved up. The next level is to get to about to that 629.85 here. The diamonds, next level up. I don't have that one done, do I? That's okay. We'll just work with the next level breaking out here. And then IWM, that's looking pretty good. The next level here would be right to the recent tops over there in October of about 252. So, I mean, I think the market's working out pretty good. Take a look at IYT. Woo! Boom, 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 boom. Everybody complains, man, if IYT would just break out, And now look at it. Okay, IYT's on our side. Let's take a look at SMH. I think SMH is working on our side too. Let's clean that up a little bit. We'll just take that off and redraw that. Doesn't take long to do that. There we go. So you can see here we're playing around with that level right in there. Next level, breakout level, about that 372.80 area. With all these charts that we've looked at, if we were to have a pullback, a little bit of a dip, to me, it would be a buy the dip thing, back down to the 8 EMA or the T line there. And the market remains bullish, and it doesn't matter all the charts we've looked at so far. The price is above the 8 EMA. 8 EMA is above the trend indicator. For me, that's bullish, period. A bullish trade. Even if price, was down, way down here, and it turned around down here where price T-line trend indicator was pointing up, that's still bullish to me, a bullish trade here, reaching back up to the top. So that's just simply all I look for a bullish trade. And then that's within a chart pattern. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting sidetracked here. What else do we need to look at? Take a look at FNGU. FNGU is acting pretty good here. We've been down. Well, why don't I do this? Go here. There we go. And you can see we've cut through all those levels. We're now at that 50% mark from the high to the low here. And so once we get through that 50% mark, which we are, then that tells me that the bulls have stronger control. I mean, they've clearly had control down here, climbing back up. But up here, they've got more control now. And you can see the levels that we need to clear. About that 30.60, get up there about that 31.90, then 32.95, and then so on and so on. Mags, got to look at mags, I guess. There we go. Wow, I didn't do that one either. Doggone. That looks like the high right there, doesn't it? There we go. So mags, we clear these highs right through there, and that little line right in there, 67.50. Next level up would be 68.30. Oh, so hey, John, your line's fib or quadrant? They're a combination of both. If anyone wants to take a quick snapshot of that, you can. It just starts with 25 and then 38.2. That's a fib line. That's a quadrant line. And then these three right here, let me point this out to you. There you go. These three are all the 50. What I've done is there's the 50 mark, which is this mark right here. What I've done is gone a little bit higher, 50.50, and a little bit lower, 49.50. And you can see it makes that line a little bit thicker, a little bit darker, just easier for my eyes to go to instantly. And then this is out of order, but I mean, it shows up on the screen fine. Then I've got 125 up here, the 61.8 fib line, then 75, and then 87.50, 100, 112.50. Like I say, they're out of order, but it comes out on the screen okay. So it's a combination of fib lines and quadrant lines. Two fib lines is all it is. The rest are quadrant lines. Oh, you're not seeing my face over there? Oh, you want to see my face? Okay, we can do that. How do I do that? Oh, you're not seeing a chart, are you? Doggone it, I do that. I am so sorry, everybody. I see what you're saying now. Oh, man. Sorry, guys. There we go. How's that? Right there. I apologize, everybody. Please forgive me. Yeah, please forgive me. There, Ed in the room here, Ed just posted that members e-learning. So remember, at noon today, it kicks off with Doug. Okay, so all members, anybody, if you're on a trial, you're welcome to come to that. So grab your trial if you guys aren't on a trial over there. Let's see. All right, what else we got? Let me get through some of these. Hot stocks. Meta. Meta's looking pretty good. I'm still holding METU, which is the Meta single ETF. Currently up 47.5% on it. And you can see how this moves up. It gets to a level. See how this level, that's because we started, right? So we can't count that level. But look how we went to that level. Took multiple candles. See, right there at that line. So where's the next level? Right there. That's the next level. The next level is right to the 50% retracement area. This really works out kind of cool. It doesn't work all the time, but about 99% of the time. So that's close enough. That works. But anyway, pretty cool. No sell signal in here yet. We're flagging very nice, starting to tighten up, squeeze down. So maybe we get that, pop to the upside on this, and then we can run up. I'll be taking some profits pretty soon. At 47%, I'm pretty happy. I also wanted to talk about PFE because that was the title on this video here, PFE. And, PFE, we're ready to get to that next level up here. That's one that I'm in. How much? Where to go? Oh, can't find it. It's too far away. Oh, it's not PFE. It's UPS. Anyway, we'll go to UPS. Doggone it. But you can see how we've been floundering in that level right there. See it? See that line right there? And there's the 50% retracement here. So, but a nice little wedge here. It's a great chart. I'm in it. So waiting for that to break out. I'm sorry. It was, I forgot it again. Man, talking about a space cadet. UPS, there we go. UPS, currently up 25% on that on one account. And then in another account, I'm 34% up in it. So that's working out pretty good. The next level is right here. So we've made it through this level, and we could walk sideways a little bit. We really could. And that's fine. That's what charts do, right? But the next level from where we are right now is 5% away. And then the 50%, that's my goal line up there, is 11.5%. So another 15% on that UPS. So looking really good there on that. So for those that's in UPS, way to go. Congratulations. Apple, I might be thinking about buying some Apple here now that we've got a pullback and a 3/8 trap. What is it? Apple AAPU. That's what I'm going to buy because the Road to Wealth account just simply can't handle that expensive of an account yet, or a chart yet. So let's get that out of the way. So here we are setting up for that 3-8 trap. So I'm going to be thinking about buying that maybe today. We'll do that one. Microsoft was kind of a butt yesterday, wasn't it? Or was it day before? But they, yeah, it was yesterday. Yesterday, here they gap down just because something about their AI. Yeah, everybody is so picky. Low, high or low. Microsoft could be starting to be a little buy here, back up to the 50-period moving average or that next level, and then we'll evaluate from there. Let's see. What is it? There it is, Bitto. So I bought some Bitto, and we're kind of bouncing around. This is the construction area, by the way. The construction area is from the very bottom, that bottom line, to the first line. And so here we are down, and we're constructing a bottom. So it's like this. So see how we're angled down? Think of it as a bowl. And then we start constructing that bottom. And then what we want, of course, is the right side of the bowl to start moving up. And then that's where, we'll really start making some money there if that starts to work like that. So we're just in that construction zone. We take out that level. Here, let me line that level out for you if you need it there. So we'll go over here. All that right there. See, that's the construction level. We break out. Now now we're building. Now we're building here. So you can see the next level up is about that 1650. Then you've got the 50-period moving average, and then you've got the 50% retracement. Okay. So anyway, those are looking pretty good, real good. Something I noticed this morning, and I'm going to mostly focus on energy. Unless you guys, you post something up, I'll certainly look at that. But I want to focus on energy here. And the reason is it just looks like it's really up a lot. Let's start with XLE. XLE is starting to break out here. All right. And that's what we've been kind of waiting for. That's working pretty good. The next move up would be to take out, this first high over here back in November, December, about that 897.50. So that's looking pretty good. But let's take a look at some of these energy stocks. Look at AR. Man, that's setting up really, really nice. And I don't know if anyone uses these lines the way I do. You can draw a line like that. Just go from the top to that bottom. And you can see that we're right at the 50% bounce back area, retracement area, whatever you want to call it, the relief rally. There, Mike's back on. I know there was a button on the bottom there. Huh. Anyway, so if just by looking at this, you can see the chart pattern. Look at that trend. We're trending. Here we're pulling back, 3-8 trap. We're ready to break out of it is a 3-8 trap breakout this morning. Right there, you can see it. And man, we start moving up. Look at these levels here. And this is really a cool thing to keep an eye on. So that level there, then that next level, then that next level. And as long as the bulls remain bullish, then it could go up, like that. So AR, I think, is worth looking at. Take a look at HP. That's well on its way. Look at that trend. Probably needs a pullback before an entry, but more than likely it will pull back. Maybe not today, but it will. Take a look at EOG here. Rounded bottom breakout, low, high, higher low, higher high. Target, dotted deuce right there. It's working. We get through that. There's the 50-period moving average. Pretty simple. TTI. TTI actually a buy. It's not too high in my opinion. We've got a breakout, and that's close enough to an inside day here. I think that's a buy. What's the worst thing? Your stop 4.3% away. I mean, if that's too much, it's too much. But I think this is a nice chart. EQT, look at that. Look at EQT, beautiful chart. SLB over there, SLB. And I'm just, there's nothing special here. I'm not even looking for chart patterns. I'm just going down the line here. I'm just on my oil, energy, whatever you call it, watch list, and just went, just made it so the stocks that are up on the top here, and man, there's just some nice charts. TTI, USO needs a little help. That does. TPL, are we putting a bottom in here to break out of that 50, and then we can start marching up in a what am I trying to say? A rounded bottom breakout setup. Take a look at RIG. This is always a favorite. Everyone likes RIG. I don't know why. The only thing I can think of is it's a relatively cheap price, but a lot of people trade RIG. But look at that. That's a buy right now. BTU, boop, boop, back in the game, I would say. I'm going to delete all that. Start over here. Let's go from the top here. Whoops, that was the wrong thing. Go from the top. Well, we're going to have to go to that bottom right there. Okay. So, I think these lines are crazy important, and here's why. The only candle, we only looked at two candles, this one and this one. We didn't pay attention to any other candles, none whatsoever. And I think we have to I think we have to respect this. That's where the 50% mark is. Okay, look how we just ran right up there. We didn't take that into consideration. We didn't do that at all. This next line, or that next little quadrant right there, little area, look at those candles hanging out right there. We didn't do anything with that. I mean, we can, of course, that's the bottom there. This next line up, look at that right there. Look at that next line up. Look at that right there. You can run over to this one. Anyway, it just, it really adds a new dimension to trading. Okay, so anyway, BTU is back in the game, folks. DTM looking good. Look at that EDP, EQT setting up, KMI looking to break out. Anyway, there's a lot of energy stocks working. Okay, so we might take a look at those. All right, let's. Hey, Julie. Yeah, UPS. Oh, yeah, that's the one that I forgot about. Yeah, that's looking good. I still think that has some upside to it here. Yeah, very nice. Let's take a look at UEC there. Thanks for posting these out there. So UEC, I mean, we're starting to work, aren't we? See how here's the construction area right there. And here we start constructing low, high, higher, low. Now we break out of the construction area, and now we've got low, high, higher, low, higher, high. Look where we stop, right there at that next level, right? I mean, I'm not the one, for anyone skeptical saying that I picked that chart, I didn't. I really didn't. Somebody else did. Let's take a look at that 50% retracement, and let's just run that across. Uh-oh, what's that right there? Yeah, that's support level, isn't it? Look at all that. Yikes, look at all that. Shazam. That just might be an important level. Important levels is where price likes to go to. So I think that's a great looking stock. We definitely need to get through the 50 period moving average. Yes, that's the next level. Once we break out there, that becomes support. Now you can see all the levels going up. Nice chart. Thank you. What else do we have here? You said AIs. It had earnings, right? Yeah. Now that the earnings is over, I'm assuming it's over, right? They had earnings. this is setting up very, very nice here, breaking out of that construction level. This is the construction level. And then up here, then up here, then up here. So I'll keep my eyes on the AI. That's a good one there. Let's see. Shop. Let's look at shop. Shop. Yeah, shop is looking good. So let's put this up. Bada boom. We're right back at that 50% retracement. By the way, whenever a chart is down like this and I buy it low, that's the goal, man. That's my goal line to get up there. That's my sweet spot. Doesn't mean they're always going to get there, nor does it mean I'm going to hold a position until he gets there either. I'm still going to trade price and still trade with the road to wealth rules, where it's wise to take profits. That's how you double your account in a year, or triple it, or quadruple it. I'm going to have to look up what's next, or more than that. Okay. So, yeah, shop is looking great. Shop is a buy, by the way, right now. Shop is a nice looking chart. I mean, look at this thing. To get back up to that top, that's 13%, for a $160 chart. That's a monster. So nice trade there. Hey, Julie, good morning. Plug. Yeah, Plug. Thank you for this one. The other day, Julie, one of our members pointed Plug out, and I ended up buying Plug yesterday right here because it's doing what it should be doing. And man, that looks pretty good to me. So I'm looking for it to go to the 50 period moving average. That's what I'm wanting. That next level is just slightly above that at 282, but that's in the 24 to 26% range. You can bet your sweet bippy I'm going to take some profits on that one right there. And great, I might be back in it, and then 317 area, or that 50% goal line, sweet spot. So anyway, thanks. That looks really good. Hey, good morning, T. IBIT has good potential. It does. It does. Has really good potential. And I'm in BITO. They're the same but different. I'm in that one. But yeah, I do. I think this has really good potential. And just going from this high up here, October highs down to the lows, there is that 50% goal line, sweet spot, whatever you want to call it, halfway mark, halfway in. And you can just see the levels there. Look at that. See this line right here, right there? Look at it. We find support right up here. And then we found resistance right here at that next one. And then down we go. So yeah, look, it has great potential. That's what I'm counting on right now. CSPG. What? CSPG. CSGP. Thank you. CSGP. There we go. Yeah, that's another one. For those that's not in the room, for those that's guests just here today in the social side, this is a chart pattern we've been really looking at lately, because when you think about the trend indicator being down like that, man, it really kind of blends in. So let's just go yellow. With the trend indicator being down like that, one of the cool ways to trade this, I think anyway, and to scan for it, is when it reverses and the dots turn green, and then we have a trend in there like that. And whenever they're down like this is just a relief rally to me. It's not like it's going to go back to 110 up here, or or even 100. It's just a relief rally back up to the 50 period moving average, or the 200 up here. But you're getting that momentum kicked in. The sellers are tired of selling. The buyers are fed up with it. So the buyers come in and start buying it. Dots turn green, and then we start moving up. And then you take profits into strength on this. So yeah, this is one of those. This is a pretty nice chart. So we'll just map that out. There we go. So you can see where the 50%, the construction level is on this. And look at that right there at the construction level. Remember, this is important, okay? When we drew these lines, it had the only thing we looked at was this low and that high over here. That's it. And this truly amazes me when this happens like this. So over this level, and we're going to have to get over that 50. There's the next level there, and there's the next level there, and we're going to have to deal with a 200 period moving average. So nice looking chart. Yeah, very nice. Okay, what do we have here? Charts aren't showing just. Yeah, thanks. We got that fixed. If you guys have any stocks you want to look at, or maybe you left, again, I apologize. I do forget that a lot. I'm sorry. What else do we have here? Yeah, what else? Here, let me look over here. Let me make an adjustment. Do a little scanning. How about some hymns, folks? Wow, yeah, seriously. No, this is no joke. How about some hymns? I'm writing that one down on my pad. Hymns. Hymns might pay us some money, ladies and gents. See how we've been down? Woo, man. And now we have a low. Whoop, what did I do? Oh, there we go. And then we have a low, high, higher, low. I know that the dots are not green. I know that. This is an earlier play than that. And we're looking for the anticipation of popping over and turning that green. We're here at the bottom. We've been down multiple days. This makes for an oversold chart. Low, high, higher, low. We're in a super buy area, 3-8 trap right now. If you insist on seeing the green dots, go to a 3-bar chart, and now you can see the green dots. Go to a 60-minute chart, you can see the green dots if you feel that way. Everything else changes the same. The same theory stays the same. Everything's changed, stays the same, except you just change the time frame, and then you can trade like that if that makes you feel better to see those green dots. And sometimes it does make me feel better to see them. So that's a nice chart. Let's take a look at DG. That's up. Oh, I know where I can find some charts. Hold on here. Yeah, there's some. Crowd. Let's look at crowd. Whoa, look at crowd. If anyone's holding crowd, raise your hand. You're cool, man. You're one of the cool kids. Low, not really a double bottom, is it? Kind of far from that. Low, we made a high. We made a higher low, I guess. We made a whole low and a high right in one bar here. That's a buy. Let's look for the top as being at 567 area. So that's looking pretty good. Hey, Rally, METU. Yeah, I'm holding that one. Whoa. Smoking hot. Okay. I'm going to take a drink of coffee on that one. Thank you. I wasn't doing that a few minutes ago. So rock and roll. Give me that 50 period moving average. I will be taking some profits here. Okay, no questions in my mind about that. So way to go. Everybody that's been holding METU with me, congratulations. Thank you. Trade your trade, though. Remember profits. Put those goals in the pot, and that's what makes your account grow, and that's what makes your account double. I mean, can you imagine that? Doubling your trading account? I mean, everybody can double a stock. To me, I think that's great. I'm not trying to make light of that. I think that's fantastic. But doubling your account, well, that's just damn cool. Okay. If you can do more than that, well, that's damn cooler. So yeah, let's rock and roll with that one. Nice chart. Thanks. Nice chart. Glad I'm in it. And you said bull was the same as hymns. Yeah, you're right. Look at that. So here we have a bottom. Yes, for those listening to this recording or those guests in here right now, yesterday, or for maybe the members that weren't here yesterday, I talked about the pinball setup, which that was the very first setup That was the very first chart pattern where I honestly made money consistently. And it was the chart pattern that took me from working for a living to trading for a living. And this is very much it. It's a little different, but it's not that much different. I'm not going to get too much into it, but instead of trying to pick the bottom, which is it's a bad trade one right after another. Believe me, it is, because you don't know that's going to work out. So we move up and we start making that high, and then we start making that low, and then we start making that high again. That's a sign this thing is working. Also, price over what we call the T line, that white line, which probably saved my entire trading career 25, 30 years ago, maybe. That looks good. So yeah, we'll be looking at bull today. Maybe I better, so I don't forget, write that down. Thank you. Pick me, Meta. Let's take a look at fast. I think I looked at fast yesterday. I saw fast. Look at that. That looks good. It's a little high for me to be buying right now, and probably a little high for most people. So let it go on. It will pull back. I promise you. I promise you it'll pull back. And then when it does, wait for that setup, and now we're back in it. And then what are you going to have? You're going to have a low, high, higher, low. Yeah, that's what you look for. Nice chart. Let's flag that one. Thank you. CMG. All right, CMG. Whoa, look at Julie. Let's move this out. Nice, Julie. Look at that. See, there we go. Up, back. See how we hit that level? So now buying in this level right here, top of it, bottom of it, 3-8 trap, up here to the 50, 6.8%, the 50% retracement. That's a nice chart. Let's go have Chipotle today, okay? Everybody eat Chipotle today, and this will go up. Thank you. It's flagged already. All right. Let's see here. We looked at crowd. Okay. All right. Is it about? Yeah, it's about time. Okay, everyone. A couple things. Remember, the Black Friday sale ends Friday. No questions about it. It's shutting that door. That one's done. Remember that we're going to have members e-learning today starting at noon. Doug kicks it off from Right Way Options. John picks up the next hour. I pick up the last hour. Hope to see everybody there. Everybody's invited if you're a member or a trial member. If you can log in the room, you're eligible to go. We'll see everybody. Members, we'll see you at the bottom of the hour when the market opens up, okay? You guys all take care. Thank you very much. Let's see.